Okay, so good morning, class. So, on this session, we'll be discussing all about Philippine Accounting Standards 40 Investment Property. So, in this session, we will understand the nature and purpose of investment property. I-distinguish natin ano yung investment property, ano yung owner-occupied property, ano yung mga requirements to be recognized as investment property, and ano yung initial and subsequent measurement of investment property. Okay, so ano ba itong PAS 40? So again, for investment property. So let's define investment property. Investment property daw are property, land or building, or part of a building or both, no? Held by the owner or by the lessee under a finance lease to earn rentals or for capital appreciation or both. So for short, klaruhin natin, yung investment property are only land or building. For short, ito yung mga immovable property. Hindi na move ng mga properties, no? So, yung lupa na pinag-uusapan natin dito is hindi yung isang sakong lupa lang, ha? We are talking here about yung vast land, no? In square meters, no? So, hindi ito yung nakasupot-supot lang na land, no? So, the land and the building, okay? So, since yung investment property are only for immovable property, so therefore, mga equipment, truck, or lahat ng nagmo-move na property. Movable property ang tawag doon kasi nga namo-move mo from place to place, no? Like equipment, truck, machineries, kasi na gagalaw eh. So, yung investment property lang na pinag-uusapan natin sa past 40 is yung mga immovable property. Okay? So, ano yung in-include natin dito? So, included natin dito yung land held for long-term capital appreciation. So, again ha, i-stress out ko lang, saan gagamitin sa investment property? To earn rentals or for capital appreciation or for both. Ibig sabihin ng rentals, no, from time to time, meron kang income na receive kasi pinaparentahan mo or for capital appreciation. Ano yung capital appreciation? Yun, na-appreciate ko lang, I appreciate you. Hindi, no? So, capital appreciation means nag-i-increase yung price niya. So, binili natin yun siya, yung land or building, with the intention na makaka-earn tayo, makaka-gain tayo kasi binili lang natin ng 1 million, for instance, mabibenta natin in 5 million kasi tumataas yung market value niya. Yan yung ibig sabihin ng capital appreciation. So, ano yung kasali sa investment property? Ito, land held for long-term capital appreciation. Okay. So, binili natin ang land kasi we know that 10 years from now, lalagyan na yan ng main road. Okay. So, magiging commercial, connected na siya to the commercial center. So, magmamahal na yung price niya. Okay. Letter B, land held for indeterminate future use. So, ibig sabihin, hindi natin, at as of the moment, no, currently, hindi natin ma-determine yung use niya. So, for example, ano ba, gagamitin ko ba ito as owner-occupied property or for short-term sale, no, in my real estate business or ano ba, no? So, therefore, i-consider natin siya as investment property. So, na-mention ko kanina, no, ano yung owner-occupied property. So, yung owner-occupied property, ito yung mga property na ginagamit in the production or supply, no, of goods or services or for administrative purposes. Tawag doon, owner-occupied property. Okay, letter C. Building leased out under an operating lease. Letter D, building that is vacant, okay? Pero, vacant siya, but leased out again under a operating lease. Property that is being constructed, developed for future use as investment property. Okay? So, yan ang isasali natin, no? So, ano yung exclusions? na hindi natin isasali as investment property. Itong property held for use in the production or supply or for administrative purposes kasi nga owner-occupied property yan. Property held for sale in the ordinary course of business. So, parang inventory, parang real estate business tayo niyan. Okay, so, yan yung mga exclusions. Okay, so again, no, we are on basta CFAS, recognition and measurement, no, and disclosure, no. So recognition, how do we recognize investment property? So i-recognize natin siya as asset when probable yung future economic benefits, so pabalik-balik, no, and the cost of the property can be measured reliably. Okay, so pabalik-balik talaga yan, probable and reliable measurement. Okay, so, pag magme-measure tayo, mayroon tayong initial at saka subsequent. Okay? So, initial, na-recognize na natin siya sa investment property. How do we record it on the first time? Okay, so, investment property will be measured initially at cost, including transaction cost. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga purchase price, no? At saka yung directly attributable expenditure. So, dapat ngayon, no, na medyo gas-gas na masyado yung mga terms like directly attributable cost, pabalik-balik siya. Okay? So, only those directly attributable expenditure like professional fee for the legal services, no, yung mga notary, property transfer taxes, and other transaction costs. Okay? So, hindi sinasali yung startup cost, abnormal waste, no? Yung mga either material, labor, or other waste natin, and initial operating losses. No? So, hindi yan kasali. Okay? So, we have subsequent measurement. Paano ba natin na-recognize? So again, pwede tayong magpili either fair value or the cost model. So i-apply ito to all investment property. Hindi pwedeng sa land na ito cost, sa building na yan fair value. So hindi. Kung magpili yung entity, whether fair value or cost model, lahat na yon, no? Lahat, langon-langon, kumbaga, no? Na investment property, lahat-lahat, no? Damay-damay na yun lahat, no? So, walang kanya-kanya na ito, feeling mo, land, fair value, dito naman building cost value, hindi pwedeng ganun. Kasi dapat consistency, di ba? So, meron tayo niyan sa conceptual framework. Diniscuss na natin yan. Okay. So, okay, so sa fair value model. So again, naintindihan na natin si fair value, no? Ito yung, kung ibebenta natin nga siya sa market, active market, ano yung price niya doon? That is what we call fair value. So kung may changes man dito, isasali natin sa profit or loss. Okay? So, yan, isasali on the period in which it arises. So, pag some cases na yung fair value niya cannot be determined. So, cost model by default. Okay? So, yan. No? Kasi nakalagay talaga dyan. So, mas maganda na i-measure na lang using cost method. Okay. So, yan. So, paano naman natin nire-record using the cost model? So, sa cost model, pabalik-balik pa rin, no? Carried at cost, less accumulated depreciation, less accumulated impairment losses. So, the same, no, na way, no? So, yung pagkabili natin, less accumulated depreciation, less kung meron man accumulated impairment loss. Okay. So, may tinatawag tayo dito na partial own use. Okay. So, yung ibig sabihin, yung portion is pwedeng for investment, ibig sabihin pang-earn ng rental or for appreciation. Yung isa naman is pwedeng may ibang other purpose, no? So, paano natin siya ginagawa? Okay, so, if the owner uses part of the property for its own use and part to earn rentals, and the portions can be sold, no? Ito importante, separately, they are accounted for separately. So, yung part na pwedeng i-rent out, investment property yon. Okay? So, yung hindi, owner-occupied property yon or PPE. Okay? So, again ha, tatandaan, kung pwedeng separately maparentahan or mabenta natin, then i-account natin siya separately as investment property, then yung isa, owner-occupied property. Pero pag hindi siya sold separately, then yung whole property is by default investment property if insignificant portion lang naman yung owner-occupied property. So let's say yung hindi nga siya mabenta separately kasi yung investment property is 80%, then yung 90%, then 10% lang yung administrative purposes, para may office lang ka lang ng konti, no? So, yan, it is all in all investment property. So, how about if may ancillary services na gi-provide si entity to the occupants, no, of the property, and paano natin siya i-treat? Okay? So, kung itong mga services like security, okay, or maintenance services, okay, insignificant siya to the is insignificant to the whole, no? Then the entity may treat the property as investment property. So pag insignificant lang naman, no? So for example, yung building is pinaparentahan talaga as office, pero mayroon siyang security and maintenance services doon na office din. So, kung medyo maliit lang naman yung opisina doon, so it is all in all investment property. Okay. Pero, kung yung services are more significant, such as in the case of owner-managed hotel, no? So, for example, yung sa hotel, no? The property shall be recognized or classified as owner-occupied property. So, ito yung PPE na usual natin. Okay, so, yun na nga, kasi yung services, ancillary services, is significant component na to the whole arrangement ng hotel na, no? So, it is owner-occupied property na. Okay, pero pag insignificant, then it is investment property. Yung pinaparentahan mo lang. Okay, so parang dito, parang makikita natin na pag may ancillary services, though pareho silang tumatanggap ng pera, pero iba yung classification. Kasi dito, kung insignificant lang naman yung services na binibigay natin, investment property siya. Pero dito, tumatanggap tayo ng pera dito, nagre-rent, no? Nagre-rent yung occupant, pero nagbibigay tayo ng services, pero insignificant, investment property siya sa financial statements natin. Dito, tumatanggap din tayo ng pera dito, no? In the renting, like in hotel, pero classification natin dito is owner-occupied PPE, no? So, yan. So, we also have property leased to an affiliate. Okay, so, paano ba yon? For example, no, my parent subsidiary or fellow subsidiary na relationship, no, na yung nagre-rent is subsidiary, yung may-ari is si parent. So, paano natin siya ipe-present? Okay, so, kung as a whole, consolidated na financial statement, yung property is treated as owner-occupied na property. Kasi parang it is referring to one statement lang eh. So, that's why it is not investment property. Walang investment property sa consolidated financial statements kasi iisang property lang yan. Pero, in our separate financial statements, that is to be considered an investment property. Okay, so for example, no, pinarentahan ni entity to its another subsidiary or parent, sa statement niya, na separate financial statement niya, that is to be considered as investment property. Okay.